Hello everyone, welcome back to the next video. In this video I will show you how to convert list of images to a video in React Native's new architecture for Android using the Media3 transformer library. So let's get started. So this is the documentation we will be following. But before that I will show you guys the output. So here you can see that I have one button called pick image. I'm mirroring my device, so the output might be little laggy, so just bear with me. I'll just click on pick image. It will open the image picker for me, and I'll just select all these three images. I'll click on add. Also let me, and here you can see it has automatically converted to a video. So the video is 9 seconds long, because each image is almost 3 seconds long. That's the time I have kept it. There is also some logs for progress which I am not able to show it to you. I don't know why. Let me just quickly check. Okay, let me try creating one more video because I want to show you guys the logs. Unfortunately the logs I'm not able to send it back to React Native side, but any which ways I'll explain you why. I'll just select these two images and I'll click on add, and here you can see these are the logs. So this is happening because our video is still converting. So yeah, now this is 15 seconds because I didn't clear the first thing. So 3 plus 2 is 15. 3 plus 2 is 5, and each video is 3 seconds long. So I'll just add that bit of code as well in case I don't want to confuse you guys. I'll explain you the code in a bit. Just give me a second over here. So now if I run it, I don't want to run it again because it takes like time to run. But if I go to my videos, here you can see there are these two videos saved. So these videos are also saved to external storage. If the user wants to use it outside the app, he or she can use that. Also, one more thing, coming back to this progress state, here again this is wrong. This is from the original video which I ran. But if you see, the progress state goes, so it goes till 100, but it's not guaranteed. Sometimes it will stop at 99 as well. But the progress, sorry, this is the actual progress and this is the first value is the progress state. But the progress state will always go to 0. That's your indication that the conversion has finished. I know it might be a little confusing. Let's go through the code first, then things might be a little bit more clearer for you. So what I will do is, firstly you will have to open this documentation, create a React Native project using this. You don't have to specify a version. You can change the app name to whatever you feel like. If you don't specify a version, whatever is the latest version, it will create a project with that. So I've already created a React Native project. If you see the documentation, they are specifying that create a folder called specs. Okay, and inside that create this particular TypeScript file. Now I won't be using this name because this name doesn't make sense in our use case. So I just went to a React Native project, and here you can see I have created a folder called specs in the root of your project, and I have given the name of our TypeScript file native transform video. Now native part is very important, so make sure whatever name you have given, the first part should be native. And also if you decide to give it some other name, do remember this name because this name will be used in lot other places as well. Now the next thing they are doing is they are creating this TypeScript file. Okay, so I've just copied all this code and I have pasted it here, but I have changed the method name, so I don't require all those 4 methods. I require my own method. So I have created my own method called transform videos, which will take an array of string. Now this I have also did as undefined because when I pick images, sometimes I get an it could be a possible that you might get undefined. That's why I have to use something like this. But yeah, you can add proper checks as well once the user picks an image if you want to remove this undefined. But yeah, let's just concentrate on the main part. So here we have a value which is a array of string, and it requires a promise of string as well. So once the video has been transformed, we will get the video which is stored to external storage URL of that video, and we will, with the help of that, we'll start playing the video. And also I have changed this particular name depending on our file name. Next, if you see, they tell us that we have to copy this bit of code inside our package.json. So I have already done that. If I go to package.json, here you can see I have copy pasted the code. Again, this native transform video, this should be your file name. Spec is common, so don't forget the spec part. This is important. And here again, it should be your file name in all lowercase. Native transform video for me. Once you have added this code, don't forget to run npm install. So just go to the root of your project and just run npm install because we have changed the package.json. Once you have run npm install, let's see what's the next part. So we'll have to select the Android part. Yeah, then we'll have to cd to the Android folder. So cd to Android folder, and then we will have to run this particular command. So this will actually do the code generation for the TypeScript file which you have created. I have already run this command, so I won't run it again, but yeah, you can just run this particular command. Once you have run this command, so here you can see they have told us how to use it. We'll see the implementation later on. First, let's see how to use it. So firstly, here inside our app.tsx, I have imported our native transform video. I have also imported launch image library, one use state, as well as our video from React Native video. Then I have created one use state for our video URI. So this we will get it from native Android side. So here on button press, here you can see we are just doing this launch image library. I have set the selection limit as 10. Change it to whatever you feel like is right for you. And if this is equal greater than 0, that means the user has selected some images. Then I'm getting the URI of all the images the user has selected. So here I'm getting the URI, and once I have the URI, I just pass it to our transform video method. Once this is completed, we will get the URL of the transform video, which is saved to external storage over here. We just update our state. And once this video URI is not equal to empty, then only we display our video component. We pass the video URI to it, and here I have defined some styles as well, and here I have also used controls so that you can see the play pause button. So yeah, that's it on the React Native side. The next thing, let's see the documentation, what it says. It says that we have to create this particular folder inside com, and this particular file as well. So I'm using Kotlin, so I will select Kotlin. So first what you'll have to do, go to Android folder, app, src, main, java, and inside com folder you will have to create a folder with our file name native transform video. So I have already done that. Then it says that you will have to create this particular file. Again, the name is important, native transform video module.kt. Don't forget the module part. So just create this file. Now we can't just copy this implementation. We'll have to write our own implementation. Firstly, the package name is important, so write your own package name, what you have given it inside your package.json. Then these are all the imports. Yeah, you can feel free to pause the video over here and just copy all these imports. Can't really help it over here. Okay, I'll just close this. And here you can see I have marked this as unstable because at the time of me recording, this transformer APIs are still requires this unstable annotation. Even though they are stable, it requires this unstable annotation. I don't know why. So yeah, you can just mark this. And here again, now this I have just copied it from documentation, but only this file name has been changed. And here we are also extending transformer.listener because we want to override two methods, on completed and on error, which I will show you later on. Then I have created a companion object. Again, this should be your file name. This is very important. Then I have created this file name and file path to save file to external storage. This handler and progress holder are for tracking the progress state, which I had showed you inside Android Locket. And this global promise is for sending the video URI back to React Native side. Then I have created this edited media item list, which will help us to store all the items, array of all the image URIs, right? Converting to a video. So here you can see we are overriding our method transform video. So this will be a readable array. Don't convert it to list of string of Kotlin. This won't work. You have to use readable array only because we are passing. That's how this Kotlin maps string array maps to readable array in React Native. Then here we just do edited media item list dot clear. Then here we just create our transformer. Then we just loop over all the image URIs which we have sent, and then we just do create a media item out of it, and then we just do edited media item dot builder. Here I'm setting the duration of each image to be 3 seconds. Change it to whatever you feel like. Here we are also setting the frame rate. Then here we just do edited media item sequence dot builder. Here we create our composition. Here we create our external file. Here we start the transformation. This entire bit of code is for tracking the progress state. So here you can see I was logging two values, right? Progress state as well as the actual progress. Now in React Native's new architecture, I don't know how to send this back to React Native side. Some of you might be saying that okay, just use that global promise which you have created. We can't really use that. It will be we can only send one value with the help of global promise. As far as I know, we'd require something like an event emitter which was present in old architecture, but I don't know how to use it in the new architecture. If you know, do let me know in the comments. And here I have added just 500 milliseconds delay because we don't want to bombard React Native with all this unnecessary thing. I think 500 milliseconds delay is fine. Then here we create our external file to save the file to external storage. Again, this I have copy pasted it from Stack Overflow, so yeah, maybe you can do the same thing. And this is the actual code for saving the file to external storage. Again, I have just copy pasted this from Stack Overflow, so yeah, feel free to copy all this code. I won't go into the details of it. Then like I mentioned at the top, we were extending transformer.listener, so we are overriding on completed as well as on error. So in on completed, if file name is not equal to null and file path is not equal to null and the video has been transformed, then we call this method, save the file to external storage, and with the help of promise we send the URI back to React Native side. And here I'm just displaying a toast message, not necessary. And in case of error also I'm displaying a toast message. So if you want, you can also do global promise dot reject and send whatever error is there back to React Native side. So yeah, that's it for this particular bit of code. Again, I'll simply scroll through this. Feel free to pause the video wherever you feel like and just copy the code. Okay, so this is done. Then I'll just go to the Android app. So you will have to also go to build.gradle file, and inside this dependency section, make sure you add these two dependencies, this Media3 common 1.5.0 as well as Media3 transformer 1.5.0. If there is some higher version available, make sure you use that instead of this. I don't think there will be any breaking changes as such. Okay, so this is also done. Then if you see the documentation, this is that create this package file as well. So again, whatever is your TypeScript file name followed by package.kt. Now this you can just copy paste it from the documentation. That's what I have done, but only thing is you will have to change the package name first. Next thing, this should be file name also you will have to change, and here everywhere you will have to write native transform video module or whatever you file, Kotlin file you created earlier. So over here, over here, over here, over here, as well as over here. Once that is done, you will have to go to your main app, go to main application.kt, and firstly you will have to import this Kotlin file which we just created, native transform video. Again, this should be your own package name followed by the package Kotlin file which we have created, and you just have to add this add native transform video package. So yeah, that's it. That's how simple it is. Yeah, thank you for watching. Do let me know in the comments if you face any issue. Bye.